Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do some favorites. Some of these products aren't my favorite, but I don't have products to replace them quite yet. So, but the majority of what I have to show you today are my favorites. My current favorites, at least. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to grab these real quick just to give them a shout out. These are the wipes that I use. They're the Equate Exfoliating Wet Cleansing Towelettes with cucumber, aloe, and green tea. Deep cleans and exfoliates for refreshed, invigorated skin. You get 60 towelettes in this. This is like $3.50, I think. Amazing wipes. They take my makeup off really well. They polish my skin really nice. I don't have any makeup on right now. I just use them. So yeah, we're just going to get started and, yeah, just jump right in. So, the first thing I'm going to go in with is my Colourpop Black and Brown Brow Pencil. This is my, ride or die, so to say. It's got a really fine tip, so it really gets in there and, shapes the brows really well. I've gotten to the point where I don't really like my brows super defined. Woo, well, we missed that one. I don't really like them super defined. I've just kind of gotten to where I'll run this to kind of shape them, and then I'll put some brow gel on and call it a day. Like, it's not, this is turning out to be a fail. Doing these brows are really hard to do on camera. So if it turns out to look really rough, because right now, what I can see, it looks rough. But hopefully it comes together. So I just kind of shape my brows how I'm going to want them. Normally, what I would do is I would use my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in Ash Brown. But over the summer and everything, you know, I just don't really feel the need to really define my brows since, you know, it's like 100 freaking degrees out and it just melts off anyway. There's not really a point. But I do like this pencil and, the brow gel I'm going to be using. I really enjoy these two products very well. Okay, so it looks like that's going to be as good as it's going to get for right now. Yeah, so whatevs. So next I'm going to go in with my LA Color Browie Wowie Tinted Brow Gel. Now when I saw this, this was like $3, I think it was, and I was like, there's no way this is going to be decent. Like, it's going to be super clumpy and nasty. Stuff is amazing. It just completely transforms my brows. It holds them in place. It deposits color. Like, it's an actual color. I'm trying to see if you can see that a little bit. I mean, I've used some, obviously. But it's just a really good brow product, and I really enjoy it. I did not think that I would. But it just makes my brows look really natural and fluffy, and I really, really like it. So we're just going to go and fill in kind of what we shaped. So yeah. Just kind of stand them up, and they just kind of stay in place all day, so I mean, I don't really want this particular shape to stay all day because this be looking rough. But it's okay. We're going to make it. We're going to make it through. Okay. So, a lot of people really rave about the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And I love it too. But I do not like this as a face concealer. It breaks me out. I have very sensitive skin. It breaks me out. It's just not my favorite for the face. But I really like it to set my base for my eyeshadow. It works really well. This is the shade Light 10. And the shade in my brow gel is Light. I'm going to go in with this QC Academy brush. It's kind of like a flat brush. And I'm just going to put this and just kind of blend that out on my eyeballs. And it just kind of, it just kind of makes a nice smooth canvas for my eyeshadow. And I really like it for my face. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder in medium. Like I said, my face, for some reason, here lately, it just does not take to powdered products. I'm going to put this and set this. It just does not do well for me. It makes me look cakey and gross, and I just don't care for powder products. So if you know of any like good like cream products that are affordable, like liquid highlighters and blushes and contours, like I am all ears because I am just over powder products. So the next thing I'm going into is this beautiful palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And I was very skeptical about this palette. I was like, it can't be as good as everyone's saying it is. I'm extremely picky about my palettes. I've returned multiple palettes that just weren't up to par for me. And I got this palette, and it is amazing. So good. Everything blends out really nicely. The metallics are really pretty. I mean, look at that. Look at that. God. Ugh. It's just really good quality makeup. And affordable. I mean, it wasn't, I got mine on sale. So I got mine for $30 off Mercari. But it's very good quality. So yeah, let's just dig right in. I'm just going to do like a natural look because I am going to apply an eye glitter. So we're just going to lay down like a small base, nothing too cray-cray. I'm using the Real Techniques brush in, well, I don't think it has, I think it's the 203 brush. I think it's come off, but it looks like this. It's a little dirty, but that's okay. It's just for me. So I'm going to go in with this third shade right here. This is like my basic transition shade. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. And like I said, I'm just doing something very simple and basic. I'm not going crazy today. So what I just do is I'm just going to buff that into my crease. What's everyone doing today? It is Sunday, and I had some free time. Figured I would utilize it and do a video since I ain't done a video in a long time. I always say I want to get started on my channel, get things moving, get things going, and I just don't ever. So that was Silk Cream, by the way. This little beauty right here. So next I'm going in with Pukey. It's like this, like a warm saddle brown almost. And I'm just going to buff that into the crease as well. And that's, pretty much all I'm going to do. Because like I said, I'm not doing anything super crazy. I'm just going to buff it in and do something simple and basic just to show you how they perform, and they perform. I'm using the Colourpop brush, the E2, this gorgeous little thing, to kind of buff that and smooth out any harsh lines. I really, really like this eyeshadow brush. It is so easy to work with, and it's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to come on this other side and do this side. I really like these eyeshadows because they just blend so effortlessly. I mean, you just barely run a brush through it and it's blended. And that's a rare thing to find. So I'm just gonna buff it. Perfect. Okay, if y'all can't tell, I'm a dork. So, and I'm gonna take one more shade. I'm gonna take SBN right here. And this is just gonna really seal the deal. Bring it a little more depth in that crease. This is pretty much my go-to eyeshadow for when I'm feeling really lazy. And there's not really a lot of fallout in this palette. I just have a weird habit of tapping. So don't think that it's like so pigmented that it's just going to fall all over your face, because it's really not bad. And I am a stickler for fallout. This is just a really nice, again, a warm brown, but it's more like a reddish brown almost. It's really pretty. I just love that transition that I get, that contrast. It's a gorgeous color. Woo! Let me just throw my brushes. Oh, 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 oh yeah. We gotta do something. We gotta start a diet. We gotta start a workout regime, something. Cause when you having a hard time to breathe by bending over to get your brush, you know you got a problem. So I'm just doing the other side. And I just do like windshield wiper motions. Nothing fancy. I don't have any like, oh, this will perfect your eyeshadow kind of tips. I just do what I do. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And it gets redone. Is anyone else like that? Like, you'll be having the greatest day and you'll go to do your eyeshadow and it won't work out like you planned, and you just get pissed off and you're just like, oh, I'm just going to redo the whole thing. Yeah, I do that a lot. So now I'm going in with Sissy. This color right here. This is a gorgeous brow bone shade. I'm just going to top that. It just gives it a perfect little light. Makes it really stand out. Really like this brow bone shade. Really makes it just pop. And for the most part, I don't really like to tap that one, just because I really like to get the entirety of it, like the shine and the glisten and the pretty. So, yep. So that's gonna be it for this palette. I'm gonna buff this in a little more. Okay. So yeah, gorgeous palette. Ow. Let me just hit myself in the face with it. Gorgeous palette. Definitely recommend. It is worth the price point in my opinion, and I'm very picky. So now I'm going to go in with the Magnificent Metal Stila eyeshadow in Kitten. Okay, first off, are you freaking kidding me with this pigmentation? Like, oh my god. And it just applies so beautifully. I'm just going to tap this on the lid. I mean, it is just, it's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Ugh, beautiful. When I want just a simple but glam look, this is my go-to. And I lied. I'm not done with this palette because I still got to do the bottom. So, forgive me for lying to you. So, I'm just going to go in with the same eyeshadows that I used on the top, and I'm just going to do the bottom. Oh, and this is a e.l.f. Eye Crease Brush. It's actually really good. Mama likes to shop on a budget, because she broke half the time, so anytime I can find really good, affordable makeup, you know I'm going to jump on that real quick. Okay, now I'm done with that. Now I'm just going to take that same Stila eyeshadow, and I'm just going to hit my inner corner with it. This is a gorgeous inner corner shade. And this was also another product I was skeptical of, just because I have very sensitive eyes, and I actually tried the Magnificent Glitter eyeshadow. Oh my god, it jacked my crap up. Before I even left the store, I was like so excited. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna wear this freaking crap right now. Effed my stuff up. Not even kidding, it was awful. My eyes were burning and red and swollen. Gorgeous color, don't get me wrong. This is one of the products that isn't my favorite, but I haven't found a favorite yet. This is the LA Girl Gel Liner in Very Black. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the best either. It gives good pigmentation. I wish it wore a little longer, and was a little bit darker. It does say Very Black, and it's pretty black, but I like my eyeliner black, like my soul. I'm just gonna put that on the top. And for a really pretty smoky eye, too, I like to take black eyeliner and mix it with that Kitten. Oh, so pretty. Even if you want like a black glitter liner almost, it is super pretty for that. So definitely, if you're... And I found that Stila eyeshadow at TJ Maxx for like $6. So definitely, if you're on a budget, definitely go to TJ Maxx. They have got some awesome, awesome freaking makeup. I'm talking high-end Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm talking all kinds of good stuff. Now, these are two other products that, like I said, I just haven't found my favorite, so I just use these in the meantime. This is the LA Colors Full Big Lash, and I wouldn't say that it gives me full big lashes. It is a decent mascara for the price point. It was like $1 at Dollar Tree, but it's not my favorite by any means. It doesn't really give me a lot of volume. It doesn't really give me a lot of length. It's just kind of there. It's a good layering mascara, I feel like to wear under other mascaras. Now, I do like it for the bottom lashes. It does seem to lengthen my bottom lashes pretty well. Hold up for the ugly mascara face. Everyone got one. So this is the Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. Again, I don't really think it holds true to its claim. It's okay. It's not my favorite by far. I don't have a favorite, like I said. So if any one of you guys has just a drugstore mascara that you're just obsessed with, that's affordable, please let me know in the comments below. And I will definitely check that out. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the face. I am done with the eyes. Now we're going to move on to the face. Now, I did discover this foundation today. It is the Clinique Superbalanced Makeup. It's the Smart Makeup Base, 100% fragrance-free, allergy-tested, absorbs oil where oil control is needed, moisturizer where hydration is needed, slips onto skin easily, oil-free. So, this is in the color Cream Chamois, maybe? Like I said, I've just been having some issues with products lately, powder products, and this is the e.l.f. Whatever it is, beauty blender, whatever thing. I've just been having an issue with powder products for whatever reason, and I'm just going to tap this on my face. So I've just kind of went on a hiatus from powder products, just until I can find, you know, something decent that doesn't make me cakey and gross. Like, I feel like I'll wear foundation and I'll be like, oh my god, I love this foundation. And then I'll put like highlighter on or blush on or bronzer on, and it'll just completely jack my foundation up. I really like this foundation. I did have this on earlier, and I had kind of a bad day, so I was in the car crying, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, my foundation is actually still on. So that was really cool. So I'm just gonna, and I pat and I tap and I buff and I do whatever, as long as it's blended. Whoop, not that. It just gives really good coverage, but it doesn't make you look like you're wearing a ton of makeup either. Like, it's good coverage and it conceals, but it's like almost natural, kind of. It's really nice. Speaking of concealer or foundations, I did get the Colourpop foundation in Light 45. When I first tried this foundation, it looked amazing. And I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to use another foundation. And then for some reason, it just changed. And so, it's not my favorite foundation. But I like to use it as concealer. And it actually works really well. One complaint I have about this foundation is the freaking pump is insane. Like, watch this. Are you freaking kidding me, Colourpop? Like, don't get me wrong, this is a cheap foundation. And if you are on a budget, you know, price-wise, this foundation is awesome. And it may work for you. It didn't work for me, but that doesn't mean it won't work for you. But that freaking pump is insane. I mean, I just don't even know what they were thinking with that. It's just, oh god. But the foundation itself just kind of sits on your skin. It doesn't really blend in. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I watched a video not too long ago Tati had, and she was saying she didn't like it either. It just kind of breaks down, and it just doesn't, it doesn't really hold true to its claim. It does give a matte finish, which I liked, but it just didn't last at all. And it was just not good. It just made me look really cakey and just really thick on my skin and not good. And I hate that because I love Colourpop. Anyone that knows me knows I am obsessed with Colourpop. But that was just a miss for me all the way. So yeah, that is pretty much, oh, and this was the Real Techniques setting brush, by the way. This is what I use for my concealer, and I really like it. So I don't have a lipstick, so I'm just going to improvise and use eyeshadow. I mean, really, I'm going to take this shade in, where are you? What are you? Jax? It looks like, maybe? Yes, Jax. And I'm taking a Merle Norman lip brush, retractable lip brush. And I'm just going to line my lips. I mean, it works really well. Pretty. An eyeshadow, I mean, it performs like a lip liner. I mean, it's not creamy or anything. But it's, I mean, it works. But yeah, if anyone knows, like, I have oily skin, but I'm willing to try, like, a illuminating primer or something that will give me some kind of hydration so cream products don't look so bad on me. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. Okay, so I'm going to use this for my lip liner, and then they have another shade called Cran Apple. This one right here, and I'm just going to use that for lipstick. Why not? Gotta do what you gotta do in times of need. I actually really think that's pretty. Like, I know I just did that on a whim. But that looks like a really pretty lipstick. Okay. Morphe, pay attention. Make this a lipstick. Find whatever pigments you used for these and make a lipstick lip liner combo. I would totally buy that. Yes. Okay, I'm feeling that now. Improvisation always works. No, that's so not true. It does not always work. Please don't take that to heart. So I'm just gonna, I'm seeing a little extra in there. There we go. Let's just disperse that. Alright. So this is the final look. Please let me know your comments, what you think, what you like, what you don't like. If there's any of your favorites in here, please let me know. If you have opinions about my favorites, let me know. I'm open to all your feedback. So I want to thank you all so much for joining, and you have a great day. God bless.